Daily English Café.
Your cozy space for real-life English.
Hey there, friend. Be honest, when you get a lazy day, do you actually relax or do you just feel guilty about not doing anything?
If your answer is I feel guilty, then stay with us. Today we will show you how to talk about your lazy days in natural, real-life American English and how to enjoy them without feeling bad.
So, grab a coffee, stretch out on your couch, and let's spend a wonderfully lazy day together in English.
This is Daily English Café. Let's get started.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ryan. Welcome back to Daily English Café, your cozy space to practice real American English, one conversation at a time.
In this episode, we are talking about lazy days, how to describe them, how to answer questions like, what did you do this weekend, and how to use real phrases that native speakers use.
We will share our own lazy day routines, teach you useful vocabulary and expressions, and give you short mini dialogues you can repeat out loud.
Remember, this is conversation practice, so please do not just listen. Try to repeat after us. Say the phrases slowly, clearly, and more than one time.
And if you want, you can close your eyes, imagine your perfect lazy day, and follow along with us.
All right, let's start with a simple question.
What is a lazy day?
So, Ryan, when you hear lazy day, what do you imagine?
For me, a lazy day is a day with no schedule, no big plans, and no pressure. I wake up late, I stay in comfortable clothes, and I move slowly. I do everything at my own pace.
I like that phrase, at my own pace. It means you are not rushing, you are not in a hurry. You just move as fast or as slow as you want.
Exactly. So a lazy day is calm, slow, and relaxed. Sometimes I stay at home. Sometimes I go out for a slow walk. But the main idea is this. I do not want to work. I do not want to be busy. I just want to chill.
That is a great verb, to chill. Many Americans say that. It means to relax, to rest, and to do nothing important.
Right. You can say, I just chilled at home, or I chilled on the couch and watched some shows.
For me, a lazy day is very similar. I love staying in my pajamas for half the day, drinking coffee slowly, and reading a book or watching a series.
So now let's teach a few useful phrases to describe lazy days.
Good idea. Here are some simple, natural phrases you can use. I took it easy today.
I had a lazy day at home.
I stayed in and relaxed.
I spent the whole day on the couch.
I slept in.
I just chilled and watched TV.
Let's explain one of those. The phrase I slept in means you woke up later than usual.
For example, if you usually wake up at 7, but today you woke up at 10, you can say, I slept in today.
Repeat after us if you can. Say, I slept in today.
I slept in today.
Nice. Now let's walk through a lazy day from morning to night, and we will give you lots of examples along the way. So let's start with lazy mornings. Ryan, how does your perfect lazy morning look?
My perfect lazy morning starts with no alarm. That's important. No alarm clock. I wake up naturally when my body's ready.
That sounds amazing.
Then I usually check my phone for a few minutes just to see messages. After that, I get out of bed slowly, open the curtains, and make some coffee.
So how would you describe that in 1 or 2 sentences if someone asks, how was your morning?
I might say I had a slow morning. I slept in, made some coffee, and just relaxed in bed for a while.
That sounds very natural. Notice the words slow morning, slept in, and relaxed. All of these are perfect for lazy days.
Yeah, and they're not too difficult.
My lazy morning is similar. I also like to sleep in, then take my time making breakfast. I do not rush. I might say, I took my time this morning. I had a slow breakfast and listened to some music.
I took my time is a great phrase. It means you did something slowly without pressure.
Exactly. Let's give our listeners a short list of phrases for lazy mornings. I had a slow morning.
I slept in and took my time getting out of bed.
I stayed in my pajamas for half the morning.
I made a big breakfast and ate it slowly.
I just sat by the window and enjoyed my coffee.
You can mix and match these phrases and build your own sentences.
For example, I slept in, stayed in my pajamas, and enjoyed a slow breakfast.
That sounds like a perfect lazy morning to me.
Now let's move to lazy afternoons. Ryan, what do you usually do on a lazy afternoon?
On a lazy afternoon, I usually do something like this. I lie on the couch, I watch some episodes of a show, I scroll through my phone, and sometimes I take a nap.
That is a classic lazy afternoon.
There's a phrase I like to use. I binge watch a show. It means I watch many episodes in a row.
Right. For example, I binge watched my favorite series all afternoon.
Exactly. Another phrase is to laze around. It means to move slowly and do nothing important.
You can say, I just lazed around the house, or we lazed around all afternoon.
So if someone asks, what did you do yesterday afternoon? You can say, honestly, I just laze around and binge watch the new show.
That sounds very natural and very common.
What about you, Sarah? How is your lazy afternoon?
I love doing small, cozy things. I might read a book on the couch, take a long, warm shower, or call a friend for a slow chat. Nothing serious, just small, relaxing things.
So how would you describe that?
I might say I had a chill afternoon. I read on the couch, took a long shower, and caught up with a friend on the phone.
Nice. Chill afternoon, caught up with a friend. Those are great expressions.
Caught up with a friend means you talked with a friend and shared news about your lives.
So here are a few lazy afternoon phrases. I lounged on the couch.
I binge watched a series.
I scrolled through social media for a while.
I took a long nap.
I laze around the house.
I caught up with a friend on the phone.
Try to repeat one or two of these out loud.
For example, I lounged on the couch and took a long nap.
If that doesn't sound like a lazy afternoon, I don't know what does.
Now let's talk about lazy evenings. Sometimes lazy evenings are the best part of the day.
I agree. For me, a lazy evening usually means ordering food, watching a movie, and going to bed early.
I love that phrase, ordering food. Many people say we ordered takeout.
Yes, takeout is food you order from a restaurant and eat at home.
So you can say we ordered takeout and watched a movie.
Exactly. A lazy evening might also include things like lighting a candle, putting on soft music, and just winding down.
To wind down means to relax slowly at the end of the day.
For example, I like to wind down by reading a book in bed.
My lazy evening is similar. I might say, I stayed in, ordered some food, and watched a feel-good movie.
Feel-good movie means a movie that makes you feel happy and relaxed.
So let's give listeners some lazy evening phrases. I stayed in and relaxed.
I ordered takeout and watched the movie.
I went to bed early.
I took a long bath and listened to music.
I just tried to unwind and do nothing serious.
I spent the evening on the couch with a blanket.
That last one sounds very cozy.
Yes, it does.
Now, let's talk about something very important. How do you answer when someone asks, "What did you do this weekend?" but actually you did almost nothing?
This is a great question because many language learners feel embarrassed. They think they must say something exciting. But honestly, many native speakers also have lazy weekends.
That is true. Sometimes I feel proud of my lazy weekends.
Same here. So let's practice natural answers that sound relaxed and confident.
For example, if someone asks, "How was your weekend?" you can say, "It was really nice. I took it easy, slept in, and just relaxed at home."
That sounds totally normal.
Or, "It was pretty chill. I slept in, watched some shows, and just relaxed."
Here are a few more answers. Not too exciting, but it was nice. I caught up on sleep and just chilled at home.
Honestly, I had a lazy weekend. I stayed in, cooked a little, and watched movies.
It was super relaxing. I didn't do much, just rested and recharged.
I like that phrase, rested and recharged. It means you used your lazy time to get your energy back.
That is a very positive way to talk about lazy days. You aren't just doing nothing, you are recharging.
There's also a polite way to say it when you really did almost nothing. You can say, I did not do much, but it was exactly what I needed.
That is perfect. Simple, honest, and positive.
Let's do a quick role play. I'll be your coworker, and you, Ryan, will be the listener who had a lazy weekend.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, Ryan, how was your weekend?
It was really nice. I took it easy, slept in, and just relaxed at home.
That sounds amazing. Sometimes lazy weekends are the best.
Yeah, I definitely needed it.
Now, let's try another example. This time, use the phrase pretty chill and recharged.
Got it.
So, what did you do this weekend?
It was pretty chill. I didn't do much, just watched some shows and rested. I feel really recharged now.
Nice. I love weekends like that. Listeners, if you can, pause after this part and practice your own answers. Imagine someone asks, how was your weekend? And answer in your own words, using phrases like took it easy, chilled, slept in, or recharged.
Now let's focus on some key vocabulary and expressions you heard today, and we'll explain them one more time in simple English.
First, lazy day. A lazy day is a day when you don't do much. You rest, relax, and take a break from work or responsibilities.
To sleep in. This means to wake up later than usual. For example, I slept in until 10.
To chill. This means to relax and not do anything serious. I just chilled at home.
To take it easy. This means to not work hard, not to stress, and to move slowly. I took it easy this weekend.
To laze around. This means to be lazy in a relaxed way. We just lazed around the house.
To binge watch a show. This means to watch many episodes of a TV series in one sitting. I binge watched my favorite show.
Takeout. This is food that you order from a restaurant and eat at home. We ordered takeout for dinner.
To wind down or to unwind. This means to relax at the end of the day and get ready to sleep. I like to wind down by reading.
To recharge. This means to get your energy back. I needed a lazy day to recharge.
You can replay this part and repeat each expression after us. That is a very good way to remember them.
Now, let's make this more interactive. We will give you some short lazy day situations. Then we will show you how to talk about them in natural English.
Situation 1. You did not leave the house all day. You stayed in your pajamas, watched TV, and ate snacks. How can you describe that?
You could say, I had a super lazy day. I stayed in, wore my pajamas all day, and just watched TV and snacked.
Or, honestly, I just took it easy at home and binge watched the show.
Situation 2. You had a lazy morning, but a more active evening. You slept in, then later you went out for dinner with friends.
You might say, my day started off pretty lazy. I slept in and relaxed at home, but in the evening, I went out for dinner with some friends.
That sounds very natural.
Situation 3. You wanted a quiet day to recharge your energy. You read, took a nap, and went to bed early.
You can say, I needed a quiet day to recharge. So I read a book, took a nap, and went to bed early.
Perfect. Simple and clear.
Let's do some mini practice dialogues that our listeners can repeat. We will say each line slowly. Try to speak with us.
Dialogue 1. Short and simple.
What did you do yesterday?
Nothing special. I just stayed home and took it easy.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, it was really relaxing.
Dialogue 2. About the weekend. How was your weekend?
It was pretty chill. I slept in, watched some movies, and just relaxed.
Lucky you. I need a weekend like that.
You should definitely plan one.
Dialogue 3. About being tired and needing a lazy day.
You look tired. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just need a lazy day to rest and recharge.
That makes sense. I hope you get one soon.
Thanks. Me too.
Dear listener, you can replay these dialogues and repeat each line out loud. Try to copy our rhythm and intonation. This will help your speaking and listening skills.
And before we finish, let's give our listeners a simple template they can use to talk about any lazy day.
Great idea. Here's a simple structure: morning, afternoon, evening.
In the morning,
In the afternoon,
in the evening,
So, for example, in the morning, I slept in and had a slow breakfast. In the afternoon, I lazed around and watched some shows. In the evening, I ordered takeout and went to bed early.
That is a full, natural answer, and it's not too difficult.
You can change the details to match your real life. Try to write your own lazy day description using this template.
You can even write your version in the comments of the video. That is amazing practice.
All right, I think it's time to slowly end our lazy day conversation.
Yes, but before we go, let's quickly review the main phrases one more time.
Lazy day, sleep in, chill, take it easy, laze around.
Binge watch, take out, wind down, unwind.
And some nice full sentences. I had a lazy day. I slept in and took it easy at home.
My weekend was pretty chill. I did not do much, but it was exactly what I needed.
I stayed in, watched some movies, and just tried to unwind.
I needed a quiet day to rest and recharge.
You can pause here and repeat any line you like.
If you enjoyed spending this lazy day with us, we would love to stay in touch with you.
Yes, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the like button if this episode helped you. It really supports the channel.
And if you want more calm, natural English conversations like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the little bell so you do not miss any new episodes.
In the comments, tell us about your perfect lazy day. Use at least one phrase from this episode. For example, chilled at home, slept in, took it easy, or binge watched a show.
We read your comments and your messages help us decide what to talk about next.
Thank you for spending part of your lazy day with us here at Daily English Café.
Keep practicing, keep relaxing, and remember, it is totally okay to have lazy days. They help you recharge, and you can talk about them in beautiful English.
We're Sarah and Ryan, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
Bye!